welcome curling fans to China and the city of Shenzhen. With a population around 12.5 million people, a popular spot for locals and tourists is the Dafen Oil Painting Village. It's known as the first village of Chinese oil paintings. And while you're there, you can see oil painting, production, trading, and sightseeing. It's just one of the many things to go see and do here in Shenzhen, but down the road is the Shenzhen Universiade Sports Center and the Pacific Asia Curling Championships 2019. It is time for the last men's round-robin session. Korea taking on China. The spot into the semifinals is already clinched, but where will they be? We'll find out in just a little bit of time, but let's meet the teams here in our feature matchup. For Korea, their lead, Lee Ki-bok. Their second, Kim Hak-kyung. Their third, Lee Ki-jong. And the skip, Kim Chang-min. Their opponents, the host nation, Team China. Their lead, Shu Jingtao. Second, Tian Jiafeng. Their third is Wang Zhiyu. And their skip, Zhu Xiang. Coming into session 16, we know the teams that are into the playoffs. As the teams prepare for this final game, for 6 of the 10 teams, it'll be their last game out there. And here are the teams that'll be moving on. Korea, China, Japan, New Zealand. Top 4, they're into the playoffs, seeding to be determined. Chinese Taipei just on the outside, while Australia and Qatar at 3 and 5, Kazakhstan 2 and 6, Hong Kong 1 and 7, Nigeria rounding out the 10-team field. Great look down the ice surface here. 5 sheets set up. We are on sheet D for this one. These are the games for session 16. Kazakhstan takes on New Zealand on sheet A. Nigeria goes for win number 1 against Australia. Qatar, Chinese Taipei on sheet C. We're on sheet D, Korea, China, and Japan takes on Hong Kong on sheet E. They did their last stone draw challenge, and it's Korea winning that 43.1 centimeters. They have been solid all week long. Top team as far as draw shot challenge throughout the competition. So that means that it'll be China getting things going with the Yellowstones. Shu Jingtao. Two teams familiar with one another. Kim Chang-min 2 years ago that won this event. He beat Zhu Xiang in that championship final. Zhu Xiang was in the final again last year, losing that to Yuta Matsumura and Japan. Lee Ki-bok, the lead for this Korean side. See how aggressive these teams go. Korea knows they are in the driver's seat to get into that number 1 seed. Undefeated, a win here. They're the number 1 seed. A loss and a Japan win, they get into that 3-way tie. Get that as we see the rules of play. 6 ends minimum, 38 minutes of thinking time, 160-second timeout. Off to the wide side. See the hit for China. Welcome in Rona Howie with myself, Luke Colian. It's a good matchup between these two, really, to get into fine form into the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely. Both these teams you would expect to feature in the playoff stages. They're both there, but they know they're probably going to meet again. So it's a good chance to see how the teams are playing, what form they're in, what tactics they're using, so that when they meet again in the playoffs, they've got that understanding.
So China plays the hit. Korea here playing the freeze on that stone on the side, and very nice. Just a little bounce. Real tough shot to play is that wide freeze, and they're playing it early in this game.
Yeah, you don't often see shots like that in the first end of the game. But they have had a pre-game practice, so quite confident on the weight.
Well, Korea's been locked in on their draw weight most of the week, and their opponent Tian Jiafeng trying to pick that red one out. So an early mistake by China means Korea can lie to in the early going of this game.
아니면 너 인터 쓰는 거 같은데 네 아는 패스.
Well, a young front end for this Korean side. Kim Ha-kyung.
Another one with taping up his arm. We've seen quite a lot of players this week with strapping.
나이스 굿.
여섯.
나이스 굿. 다섯만.
Yeah, the tape that the physiotherapists use, and a lot of these teams coming with trainers and massage therapists, physiotherapists.
굿 스탑. 자. 7. 빠르다 오늘.
So in behind to lie to, well placed, not too deep.
오케이. 전화. 회의 서야 돼. 되셨네.
So just playing the nose hit.
So hitting the wide one, just not wanting to get too aggressive early against this Chinese team that does have the hammer, or pardon me, the Korean team that does have the hammer.
룸. 헤비. 헤비. 클린. 요. 클린. 좀 약해요. 기정이야. 기상 가. 고고고고.
자.
오케이.
안 센 거 같은데.
안 세. 좀 약한 거 같다고. 몇 초인데?
Well, solid start here for this Korean side.
딱 좋았어.
The nose hit, lie to.
오케이.
Yeah, textbook end of curling so far.
서명.
Wang Jiyu, third for this Chinese team. 3 consecutive silver medals at the Pacific Asia Championship for China. And Zhu Xiang. China trying to rebound after a loss last night to Japan. Came down, missed a draw to the button. Korea, a comeback win against Australia. Looked, they might drop their first.
3초 좀 약해요. 클리넥. 좀 약해요. 왜 약해요?
Lee Ki-jong.
왜 약해? 클린. 자. 괜찮은 거 같죠? 약한 거? 오케이, 나쁘진 않은 거 같아. 이거 웨이트 괜찮아요? 웨이트 좋은 거 같아.
조금 내가 타이트 했는데 조금 끼워 맞췄어.
뭐요?
조금 끼워 맞췄어. 웨이트 비슷해 보이지?
좋아요, 웨이트. 헐! 선발 리더!
헐! 오케이.
오케이. 一模一样。啊？
Korea knows with a win, they get the 1 seed. They could still get the 1 seed depending on a few different scenarios, but a real good spot to have the top place heading into the playoffs and needs to make this hit and stick. Makes the hit and rolls off to the other side, able to just hang around.
Yeah, China's tempted to come around.
啊，
粘得谁进的？打定还是
You would see teams just hit the back one and say, okay,
粘着他能打完的。
they might hit and roll out,
选一个，
but
要不然打定，
if we give up a 2, we
选一个。
会选打定。
don't want to lose a 3 in the first end.
OK，可以。
Maybe worth a try in his first.
还是给他2分。打定给他2分。
那就选啊。
选的话，
可以。
给3分。
不会啊。
还是给他打2分也行。
给先打个定，好了，看打不打词。打定。万一打词了呢？3秒。稍微往我这边肉点吗？
甩点也行，甩完也可以。
Zhu Xiang, this Chinese skip, 28 years of age, and he is 10-3 all time against Korea.
3秒稍微小一点。2、1，我2、1，比切，2、5，
Will hit and roll just out of the ring, stay in play.
尽量小。
Kim Changmin knew exactly where he wanted to go with this one. Right after that one rolled out of the rings.
좀 더 잡았거든요. 6이에요? 6 깎아 아니면 사이드로 뺄까? 사이드로 뺀 게. 기장아 사이드로
Very
빼자.
close to that back line of staying in play. It's out of the rings, but it can be out of the rings, but still not pulled from play yet.
Yep, they can't remove it yet. It's not over the back line.
7T였어요.
So Stone could still jam on that.
Kim Changmin, 2017 Pacific Asia champion, went on to a 4th place finish at the Worlds. Has a 6-15 record against Chinese teams.
계속 좀만 더. 자, 끝. 자. 그렇죠. 해봐.
Maybe not quite as deep as they had hoped.
Yeah, we're looking for it further back so that if China do get the hit and roll across, they wouldn't be shot.
3명.
But it's not an easy roll. Right behind cover.
Veteran. 偏小点，离3秒偏小，我离偏小一点啊，我嗨，嗨，
Well, they want to try and make the roll to the center, and we'll just get in for shot Stone. So the nose hit and roll anywhere in the rings. 2 for Korea, and a great start here, trying to clinch first place with a win.
That first place, they would then meet the 4th place
New
in the
Zealand.
semi-final, who would be New Zealand.
Kim Changmin,
veteran.
veteran.
웨이트 굿. 살짝 약해. 좀 약해. 좀 약해. 클린.
Right on the nose, no problem for Korea. They score an early deuce. What a well-played end by Korea. One slight miss by China, and a 2-0 lead.
6 뒤로 가. 셋. 9초 7.
咱们带出行啊，这还把别人都刮粘上了。行，加油啊！可以，加油，加油。
셋. 몇 번이죠?
6.
Can't think of a much better way to start for Korea, knowing what's on the line here in this game. One of your rivals here in this Pacific Asia Championship. China, the host country.
파이팅.
나이스 굿. 좋아 보여. 좋아 보여. 좋아 보여.
Was maybe a three-quarter shot. They hit and roll Lee Ki-jong, but it stuck around in the rings.
Good shot.
생각해보고 샷.
So that stops just in time to be in the free guard zone.
Yeah, it was certainly a textbook end of curling for Korea. One great freeze on the wing, and that set up their two.
开始有没有看力量？刷的位置。
我掉下了。OK。
有点太边了，我也顶呢。
力量可以。中国。다섯. 나이스 굿.
여섯. 기성이 라인이야. T.
나이스 굿.
웨이, T.
돌아야 돼. 백포.
백티. 돌아야 돼.
백포.
백포. 백티.
웨이트. 피해 놔둬도 돼. 놔둬도 돼.
Well, right around, splitting T line.
똑같이. 확실히 리시.
你可以找裁判量吧，应该。找裁判量一下吧。
So calling for the official to come see if that one is on the paint or not. If it's in, it can be hit. Interesting, they didn't look at it all on the first stone. I'm going to get my corner guard up.
Yeah, he was happy to put the corner up at that point, but now he would like to probably hit that and roll across behind his corner.
This one of the few times in the middle of an end, a measuring device can be brought out and used. By that angle there, which is beyond the back of the rings, shooting at it, so you do see some paint. White paint, I should say, between it and the rings. I thought it was just out at first glance.
원래 두 번째는 못 재.
Yep, they can measure to see if a stone's in the house, if it's biting or not in the free guard zone, and they can also measure to see if a stone's over the hog line or not, or at back line during the end. But you can't measure to see who's shot.
So at least they will have access to the button on this point, with that stone in the forefoot.
The earpiece has fallen out.
Officials have radio pieces in so they can talk between all the head official. So the indication it was out of the rings. Out of the rings, time to carry on, get back to it here in the second end of play.
14秒啊，14秒，行，1点。
Yeah, that makes a difference because China would have been able to hit that and roll over behind the corner. So now they need to play around it. They could have ticked it in, split it in to the rings,
体线，好力量。
等，拔取，磕，
哇哦，
放，
下线，
放，OK，
Really nice freeze.
多少秒，强哥
13秒6。
Important stones get them all set up early for the lead. Xu Jingtao.
5.
나이스. 짧을 것 같아.
5. 룸. 5. 6. 웨이트 급.
박지는 마. 라인 없어 지금.
그래,
지금
놔둬야
아니야.
돼,
보크 들어가. 보크.
박아. 안 박아.
보크 가.
박아.
가야 돼. 어쩔 수 없어 가.
웨이트 좋아요.
오오오. 야 같이 와.
고고고고고고. 그 싸움.
오케이.
자.
Good angle onto that yellow to make sure it can spill out.
아, 스피드 진짜 좋다. 몇 초예요?
7반.
7반. 7반 내가
Now they can remove this guard.
3秒.
2,
2.
3秒.
2. 예. 2. 더.
日月，二头日月，挥。
I'll try and roll, have this one hang around
Okay.
and spin to make sure. So on the edge of the rings,
在营里的吗？
Here.
자, 리패스야. 미니멈이다.
Korea going after this one. Why not just go to the middle? We'll get to that in a second as we look in Japan and Hong Kong. Japan lying 3.
Yuta Matsumura, fairly straightforward draw. They know they've qualified, so a great first end from them here. Draw for 4.
자, 이발.
No problem, guided in. 4 on the board.
자, 이제. 리나 小吗?
变小点啊，变小一点。
Well, Japan was hoping they'd have a chance to get to that
Yep.
1 seed. Need a lot of help to have a chance.
hard.
Quietly playing this to change the angles, move them around. It is China lying 2, but didn't get the separation.
계속 가야 돼. 자,
And no problem, makes that double happen. Lie 3. Korea has been perfect so far in round robin. They've been perfect so far in this game.
계속 가야 돼. 자,
Yeah, they've been very consistent throughout the whole week so far.
变小，等等。
2. 잡아. 2. 고고고고. 2.
China's been a little bit off. That's a couple now that hit, roll out. We talked about getting into the playoffs. Soren Gran, a lot of games sitting there. He's been on the bench as well for the women's side. Some earlier today. Definitely. He's had his share of coffee. Make sure. Long days here. They're in early. Do late night practice as well.
택까지 가요.
계속 가. 계속 가야 돼. 라인
계속
돌아야
가.
돼.
계속
돌아야 돼.
가.
계속 가. 돌아야 돼. 많이 돌아야 돼.
오오오.
라이스 끝.
오오오.
라이스 끝.
오. 오.
오.
Good.
아, 오케이. good.
Lim Myung Sup.
5区。
差不多。差不多14秒。
Coach of this China or of the Korean team taking on China. Korea putting the pressure on each and every shot.
6、
5区。
5、6啊
5区。
6区提线，
Yeah, their stone positioning's been excellent in this game so far.
感觉要8区
Really
了，
asking the question of China.
还可以，这差也是大。
后区了。
现在都要到那儿了。
我
好。
As this one slips back. Does outcount the back one, but that's not what was required there. They needed to be in the forefoot.
여기 올게 여기. 정확하게 여기.
And just tapping the shot back.
이쪽이 뭐 어디든 돼. 상대 어차피 프리즈 하잖아, 맞지? 내가 저걸 죽이고 상대 프리즈 하면 내가 런 백하면 그냥 먹이는 거야. 오케이.
프리즈.
프리즈 말고 그냥 뺏고 여기. 오케이.
몰라 모르겠어. 8.
티에
백포.
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 그러니까 8
Back
잡으면 돼요.
4. Where they're looking for this one.
기장과 똑같은 코스예요?
완전 똑같다.
그냥 LCD 감으로 가면 될 것 같아요.
여기 빠르지?
네.
기존이 게 얼만데?
8이에요.
빠르진 않네. 라인 진짜 좋아 얘들아.
8.
라인 하면서
좀 가져요. 좀 가져.
아홉.
좀 티.
아홉.
좀 짧아.
이지.
8. 좀 짧아.
어디?
티.
나이스 컷.
8.
가.
8.
백포. 나이스 컷.
좀 있어.
나이스 컷.
아웃.
굿.
백포.
이게 붙어도 돼. 붙어도 돼. 근데
웨이트.
세.
오오오오오.
오케이. 끝.
시작해.
얼마야?
퀴 몇
칠이에요.
초인데? 13초 5.
7. 좀 티.
Well, the arrow was to be a little bit deeper, and here
8.
communication back and forth down the ice of the weight.
8.
백포. 나이스 컷.
좀 있어.
나이스 컷.
아웃.
Yeah, constant communication about the weight from the sweepers, and then line from the head and from the skip from the thrower. So all four really involved in that one shot.
有点这样太死。
Great judgment.
距离太近。
And that was the way they wanted to miss if they just didn't want to leave it short.
Yeah, absolutely. Didn't want to leave cover for China to come around. Korea would be delighted to force China to a 1 here.
可以先等，可以等，
谁来可以啊？
线路稍微靠外一点，可以等。
提线。大吗？提线大。能选到后面那个。
我选不过来了。我。
Have to have that perfect freeze to sit on the corner and just that bit of a bounce.
So close to being perfect. Just that bounce off allows Korea the chance to head and get a wee roll.
Yeah, a wise man once told me it's the hardest shot in curling is to play that perfect freeze.
잡아서 가야 되는데. 네, 살짝 안에 맞아도 되니까. 이쪽은 안 해.
컨트롤이에요.
They nose it. Avoid the back one.
좀 스트레이트.
No way to get them all moving.
그거 있었지. 그거 있어.
네.
Yeah, they certainly don't want to be in the high side. Nose or inside.
다운. 웨이트 끝. 살짝 약해. 웨이트 좋아.
Scored 2 in the first with the hammer, did Korea. Now, make the hit, a little roll, and we'll sit 3.
완벽하다. 시작해. 웨이트 좋아. 웨이트 끝.
Yeah, really nice shot. Forces China to go for the draw.
This a cold draw, no backing. Full 4-foot.
He's just played really the same line. Just a fraction wider here, but he knows the weight.
上马力量，体现啊，上马力量，
还可以抖。
体现就可以倒。
Here's communication will be key for this Chinese team, and nothing laid to it yet.
要放，
要放，倒。
Sweeper standing right back now.
This has to get full 4-foot facing 3. It's going to slide by everything and all the way back, and it's going to be a steal of 3, and Korea will have an early 5-0 lead. Looking strong early on to try and clinch first place.
13秒1。
네. 쉽게 가자 이제. 네.
시간도 괜찮고 이제. 그냥 점수가 있어서 시간은 괜찮은 것 같아.
방금 되게 빠르다. 13초인데.
Well, 5-0 the score, and a bit of a surprise seeing the steal of 3. China been playing very well, lost their game last night against Japan, their only blemish to their record. Luke Coley here with Rona Howie, played the 3rd end Pacific Asia Curling Championships. We were just saying it in the break there, I don't think Korea's missed a shot in the first 2 ends.
Nope, they've played perfection. Oh, China had the chance there to draw for their 1. They had just played the same line and weight required for his first.
Yeah, and a team that's built on using their sweepers and managing the stones took that element right out when you throw it too hard, as Zhu Xiang did. He was still disappointed with his freeze on his first. So we have a 5-0 game. We'll slide over and look and see what's going on. Qatar and Chinese Taipei.
And Chinese Taipei line 2. Randy Shen has a draw for 3.
Oh, looks heavy. Looks heavy.
These teams know they won't be in the playoffs, but
Looks heavy.
trying to finish with a win, play strong. It's Qatar's best finish ever, as this is their 4th trip. Previously, they'd only ever had 1 win at a championship.
Yep, make that no problem. 3 on the board for Chinese Taipei. So now all China can do here, get up some cover, try and get something going and get a couple back. They know they're also playing later on in the week, so they don't want to finish with a performance that's not giving them much confidence.
Here's the early scores in session 16. New Zealand 6-0 over Kazakhstan. Australia 9-0 over Nigeria. 3-0 as you saw Chinese Taipei. 5-0 in our game, and 4-0 Japan leading Hong Kong.
셋, 둘, 클린해. 셋. 기선이 클린해. 셋.
Of course, Korea wins. They get the first seed. They win, and Japan wins. They'll also have the #1 seed no matter, or if they lose, but Japan wins. 3-way tie. They have the best draw shot number. They will have first place.
아 너무 늦었다.
Here are the standings. Korea 8-0 coming in. China and Japan right behind it, 7-1. New Zealand, the 4th seed at 5-3. We know that for sure. Here's the draw shot challenge numbers, and Korea phenomenal throughout. 22.26 centimeters. Japan 34.24 is really good, but not good enough. You see China further down at 66.77 centimeters. So if it comes to a 3-way tie, if China comes back in this game, to win and Japan wins, as it was on the women's side, it comes down to the draw shot numbers.
Yeah, and it's tougher for the men than the women. There's only one team, top team gold medalist, qualify for the World Championships. And the 2nd and 3rd place here will be able to play in the World Qualifying event in Finland.
Yeah, all with their eyes of trying to get to Scotland for the World Championship.
Okay.
Definitely a good place to be. That's a big incentive on its own.
OK，6、5、6，稍微差点，线路稍微小啊。极限6。
So trying to use those stones they have set up. They have had those 2 guards, trying to just maneuver stones around, but can't get around that guard. So some mistakes from this Chinese team in the early going of this game. That coupled with just perfect playing by this Korean team so far. Get things very frustrating early for this Chinese foursome.
Yep, they're not playing bad shots, it's just half shots they're playing, and they're getting penalised because Korea are playing so well right now.
The double made relatively easy. Lee Ki-jong.
Shot.
So they make the double. Rona, for Korea, they're down 5-3 heading to the 8th end last night against Australia. Was that like maybe a little wake-up call, pick them up? They were able to come back and win that, as they seem real sharp early in this game.
Yeah, they've certainly come out the blocks firing today. They mean business. They're setting their stall out early. And yeah, you know, they did struggle against Australia, but from their point of view, they came back and they won. They dug deep. And it's good character building to be in that position.
Another one wrecking on a guard for China.
And it's good for teams to experience all different score lines, being up in a game, being down in a game. You know, how do you handle it? What do you do? How do you work as a team to dig deep?
Mine's good.
How do you defend a lead?
No.
라인이에요.
큐니 라인.
좀 짧아요.
같이 와 그러면.
웨이트 끝. 셋.
큐니만 안으로 더.
절대 안 들어.
I'm just trying to replace this guard.
같이 와 기보가.
And nicely done.
샷. 오케이. 샷. 조금 소프트하다. 오케이.
Well, China trying to play in this freeze tap game, knowing they have some stones to try and use to hide behind.
Wang Jiu is needing a good one in here.
6这边选。我等线。
你们可以等等。
我不，他传了。
This is hanging on the guard.
Nothing going the way now for China.
Zhu Xiang even seems slightly perplexed by the ice as well of what he's giving. Struggling a bit to read it
택백은 별로예요? 여는 건 별로인 것 같아.
for his players. When you're 5 down, you need that boost. The team need to support each other and help each other.
이게 좀 이게 너무 가까워서.
이거 놓지 않으면 알 건데 상대방.
저거 저는 정타도 괜찮을 것
저도 이게 지금
아니면은-
거슬려요. 네.
그것도 나쁘진 않아. 이거 괜찮아.
Even just looking at China's body language,
나가놓으면.
여기 겹치기만 하면. 이게 괜찮아.
네, 저 좋은 것 같아요.
two are standing at the back of the head, not speaking.
노멀.
오케이.
Other two are separate.
로크 클린하는
Tells a
거.
story.
저거 치는 건 괜찮나? 네 생각에는? 치고 롤.
괜찮은 것 같아요.
They like their setup around the center line. They have the guards
노멀. 네.
take away opportunities to get into the forefoot. Kim Changmin has a new middle of the lineup this year compared to the one when he won it in 2017. That leaky bucket lead. Doesn't make the inside roll that he was hoping for. He'll nose the guard.
너무 많이 잡았다.
扎一个他就给站位了，
站一个站位，
找都没用，
不太好站，
找不着了
啊。
别找了。
行，是黄的 ，OK。
Yep, they were just looking to eliminate the chance of China using these yellows to raise. They've left one of them.
湖边应该差不多。
OK。
So important for Zhu Xiang to get this raise and remain in the 4-foot guarded.
And that's why Korea wanted to make that roll to choke this off.
Played a nice weight.
Just over curls a hair.
Just unlucky. Rolls out into the open.
They hold that just millimeters more. They will sit buried, instead rolls out in the open.
노우즈까지 괜찮다.
네. 범이에요?
빰.
네.
근데 그 빨라 보이나 여기?
저는
빨라
보이는 것까지는 아닌데
they've
괜찮은 것 같습니다.
made the shots when needed. They've executed, put the pressure on. Again, another chance to put more pressure on.
이반 헤비범 헤비범
큐리 들어가.
On it, trying to get the inside roll.
노즈. 오케이. 끝.
오케이.
And they get it to the nose to lie 3.
It's not bad there though. China can't nose that for shot.
몇 주야? 2반.
不太好弄。
这边吧投了，这边
不好投。这边4个。
Is there a draw path to try and get there?
奔头球力量。
Yeah, looking at the outturn draw down the wing. Again, you're going out into that
我
unknown
感觉
ice.
是有点憋，你得贴那个再加。
Nobody's been out that wide
贴那
so
个贴
far.
着黄贴着红的下去。
你看球应该。
啊对，完要么就是这边过来甩到这儿，要不是那边头球力量稍微甩里一点，
这边
滑进来。OK 可以。
Yeah, that's what they're opting for. They've got the backing there.
when we have seen Zhu Xiang
毕业吗？
playing well, as we've seen throughout the week, the confidence has been there. It hasn't been as long of a decision. He was sort of, okay, we have this or we have this. This was a very indecisive decision, it seemed, to play this shot.
投到极限。4点。
Yeah, don't like too many of the options that we're facing him. This is probably the best option he has.
Will this weight be a little bit different on this side?
Yeah, they're going right out to the edge of the 12 foot. Could be a wee bit slower out. More frost out here.
Final stone of this third and a 5-0 Korea lead.
底线啊，
下线2正常。
clean 正常场。2，
线 OK， 线 OK。底线。
非常 OK。
Well, line looks perfect. They have the weight right down for the single point. Great curling shot. The score, the single point by Zhu Xiang and Team China on the board with a single. They trail 5-1 after 3.
线 OK，
2、3、
3、
3，可以等3可以等，稍微大一点。哦，等一等，再等。等放到底啊。
A clutch draw facing 3 by China
应该进不去。
has them on the board 5-1. Luke Gola here with Rona Howie.
Back line. Okay. Going through those.
Well, trying to get a better vantage point, the Korean women's team. They'll be into the semifinal on their side. They'll be playing China in their semifinal tomorrow. It's the last of round robin, the women's semifinal, one semifinal tonight.
Trying to play the tick shot here and to split their own in, but they've left corner guard now. Just over curled. It's a good weight.
Yeah, we'll be pretty happy with that result. They get a corner and push that one to the back of the rings.
OK，
2区稍微差一点。
3、
2，他到3啊。
线 OK，
稍微差一点。3区啊。
2，
差一点。
好的。
退呀。
Interested to see how Korea plays this now with the 5-1 lead in the hammer.
Clean.
Do they get in an all-out defensive mode, or do they stay aggressive, cautiously aggressive?
Yeah, they don't need to go gung-ho. They can just have one corner guard and, you know, get their 2 from it. So they don't need to go hard. Still 7 ends to go in this game.
线 OK， 1就行。
还行。1区。 오케이.
While the rollout by Korea changes a little bit.
네.
Put a second center out in front.
오케이.
5분의 4. 4분의 3까지.
네.
얍.
얍.
워. 얍. 점을 봐야 된다.
Wow, double peel made, opening front up, rolls off to a corner. Everything going the way for Korea right now.
Yep, all 4 players playing really well.
아, sorry.
오, 5, 6，
刘旭，
6，下路
刘旭
OK，
皮线。56，
下路非常好，
力量可以，力量非常好。
可以，下路 OK。
So trying to come around these corners now. Nice come around.
Yeah, well protected behind those 2 corner guards.
딱 맞아 보인다.
Kim Hak-kyung.
6, 헤비, 6, 헤비.
Remember this
형,
Korean
뒤로
team.
넘기는
All
거야.
of them was
형, 웨이트
involved
좋아요.
in the Olympic
다섯.
final
웨이트
last year in
다섯.
Korea.
웨이트만 라인 좋아.
I think Kimber, didn't he win the Pacific just before the Olympics?
가야 돼.
죽었다 이거. 계속 가.
Well, sit right on the corner of it.
쏘리. 내가 미리 땡겼어.
Good freeze because
아,
it is in front of the T line. They'd love to have a better angle and be shot stone though.
숨었어? 네? 숨었어? 안 숨어. 要几区啊？
下路 OK， 2，
力量可以倒，
那就倒，
力量3，刷了，
我不用太近
，3期
好放吧，
刷的猛一点点。
我
刷的。
OK，
OK。 4분의 3.
Well, China lying 1 in behind. Lee Ki-jong has played mixed doubles. The Olympic Winter Games was the home country. Had the experience of it, didn't get the results they were hoping for.
3.
균이. 균이.
Trying to get it to come over, and they almost run it and clip the one in the rings. Instead, double peeling it, opening up those 2 in the house.
균이. 균이. Good.
오케이.
下路 OK，
3.
2、3
2、3之间，
之间。
上把力量，
3.
可以等，不能太近啊。
上把力量小点啊，
还行，差不多。
差不多。
下路 OK，
刷的位置稍微大一点。
我 OK 可以不擦了。
OK。
刚刚掉挺大的。有点酸。
Well, you think you could get at that one? Punch that yellow one through.
3분의 2.
Yeah, the guard's quite long. I think coming around at a tap back weight, you would get to that. But Korea just looking at opening up the front and trying to clip that in the way past. Get a 2 for 1.
Yep. 3. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. 균이.
Ki-jong right in behind, looking at this, trying to clip it, and will spin them off of each other. Looks like just shot stone for Korea.
Yep, just about perfect there.
주디. 터치. 오케이. 와우.
Well, they not just want to make this, they want to make them perfectly, and this just a hair off.
오케이.
China could force Korea to take their one here. That would be a good result for them.
偏大点，偏大，3秒。
Su Xiang just doesn't want to leave a double here.
志宇，2，插头。OK。
It might have just done that.
OK。
Yeah, I think he knows it as well.
力量大，要大点。
Make the double, or you could you draw right around those and try and go to the side of the 4-foot?
You could, but when you're 5-1 up, I don't think you're going to go for the draw. You're going to go for the hit.
너무 적극적으로 하지 말고 지나가면 더 최악이니까. 알겠지? 일단은 맞춰야 돼. 오케이. 여기 어떤데? 노멀 필. 오케이.
필이요?
필. 가만히 맞으면 지나가.
컨트롤이에요.
필. 아, 10필로 안 되겠는데. 뭘 다 보여.
아,
야,
살짝
3분의 2밖에 안 보여. 아. 컨트롤. 노멀 갈게, 노멀. 오케이. 노멀.
So looked at where they needed to hit, make this double.
웨이트 그 노멀. 업. 노멀. 노멀.
Again, trying to get this one to curl. We've seen it a couple times in this spot. Enough to make the double, and they go with ease. Just sit top of the 8-foot. Made that shot look very easy, but it wasn't a very easy shot.
Big smiles. He's happy.
我还是反方向。
这边。
3秒。来了。
Well, Zhu Xiang didn't make the roll. Get it behind enough, left the double. Double taken away. Any chance of a force.
3秒偏小点啊！底线。3秒偏小，底线。底线。志宇，2，4，4。Go go go！
Well, they try and roll it behind, but it'll split center, top of the 4-foot.
喂。
那都咣叽就一下子。
그 정도로 스트레이트는 아니야. 그냥 바로 잡아도 돼. 원래 하던 대로. 어.
Well, this will be to blank the end for Kim Changmin. Retain the hammer into the 5th end.
2번. 야. 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 계속 와. 넷.
And no problem, the Korean skip hits, rolls out. Korea retains hammer and the 5-1 lead through 4 ends of play. It's the final round robin game from China.
3、
First blank end of the game, 5-1. Remains the hammer belonging to Korea. Got out to that 5-0 lead. 2 in the first with the hammer, steal of 3. They were off to the races early on in this one, trying to clinch first place with a win.
OK。
多大点？4。
可以3개. 여기 안 썼지? 별로.
여기는 조금 그래도 좀 더 올릴게.
Good line. 6. 웨이트만. 나이스 게.
6.
라인 진짜 좋아.
뒤에는 안 돼. 뒤에는 안 돼. 뒤에는 안 돼.
뒤에는 없어. 뒤는 없어. T. 어딘데? T, 백티. 백티 여기요. 여기 와. 뒤로 가. 빨리 가요.
아, 나가겠네. 12초 2. 오. 설마. 오케이, 괜찮아.
괜찮네.
Well, an early miss in the end has been set up very well by Lee Ki-bok so far there. Out of the rings, but still in play.
1。
我也还差不多。
不，1就行，1就行。放到底。
不用下，正常的。哦。
应该够。放到底，没问题。OK。我来考验我擦平的能力。我就抱着了一个擦。可以。
So 2 center line guards going aggressively to try and steal
还行啊。
this 5th end.
괜찮은 것 같아. 6, 5, 넷.
좋아 보여.
학교나 끌고 와. 학교나 끌고 와.
라인 좋아.
6 와야 돼 얘들아. 계속 와. 학교나 계속 클린해.
오버클.
아 괜찮아. 6 먹으면 돼. 6 먹으면 돼. 오. 끝. 오케이.
Nice come around, top tee.
等等线路，
小点啊。
先等等线路，线路大，下线大了。
5、6。
还行，线大。
可以走。
可以下线啊。
有点小了。
力量。
6。
力量。正常顶线，底线对。hard.
Well, change they're going to try and go around. We'll get a chance. We'll look at all the scores. New Zealand leading Kazakhstan 6-2. Australia up big against Nigeria. Chinese Taipei 5-1 against Qatar. We're 5-1 as well. Korea in front. And then on sheet E, Japan leading Hong Kong 4-1. Not able to get around, not able to freeze. Chance at the hit here. Kim Hak-kyung.
Go.
They get away with that jam on the back, roll away. It is Korea lying 2.
上马力量，上马力量，
可
以差一点，
干嘛等？
可以等，
等线，
可以等，力量可以等。
准备，还能等，
还能等。
我。
And how aggressive do China go here? 4 down. They don't want to lose another big end. But they have to try and force a mistake from Korea.
오케이.
하나 날아가도 돼.
학균아. 줘야? 줘야지. 오케이.
Well, we'll see Korea peel for a few stones. China put them back up. Do they got to make a move in? They're lying 3rd shot only with that freeze.
Good shot.
Always trying to get a little bit more out of every shot, trying the double peel with the big weight.
北京呢？再扎一个。扎。
先等先啊
7、8、7，
再
轻
等
喝，
哦，力量，
喝，
哦
提线，
哦
6、7、6，
哦
粘粘，可以
等先哦，
擦点儿，
等先，
可以，
哇吼哦，
放，轻点一点，轻点，带一点，带一点。
呀哦哦哦哦。
Oh, another good freeze, good angle onto it.
Okay.
진짜 기부가.
Well, goes right by everything. So a mistake, and now can China capitalize?
Yeah, so they don't want to make a play on those other yellows at the moment because they know Korea will go for the guard again at some point. So if they can remove this red on the other side.
Missed the last of third stones for China. Will make the hit roll right to the back of the button.
Yeah, Korea certainly don't want to leave a double off this one.
If there's a nose, does that leave a double?
I think that would still be behind the other one.
Look at the lineup of those Yellowstones, just angled perfectly onto that red.
Yeah, they've just got to get the chance to do it, to use it though.
Gets a little bit of a roll.
Shot.
So now China, they are lying 2 against. So if they don't move anything here, could Korea call their bluff and guard it? Just tapping this back.
I think they would probably play in, but it'd be interesting to see.
我看14秒了，差不多。啊，挺滑，可以稍微轻点一点。行。
Skip stones, this 5th end.
轻点一点，提线，6区提线，可以轻带啊，可以等，可以带着点，可以带着点，有点大，力量偏小点了，提线。 正常擦就行，线路非常好，制约，力量 OK， 底线，力量 OK，
Want to try and cross the face a hair. So it's second shot, shot stone right on the button.
这个角有点下大。
Korea, make sure you score the important at this stage.
Yeah, even if they get their one 6-1 up going into the 5th end break, they'd be pretty happy with that.
이거는? 얘가 3번.
Just need to be a wee bit careful here.
이거 만약에 날아가면은.
근데 이거 하잖아. 아마 이거 시도 날 거야. 네. 봐봐. 내가 짧으면 좀 여기 되면 진짜 최악이다.
네. 얘는 확실히 밀어내야 될 것 같아.
우리가 점수 이기고 있으니까 이것만 하자.
오케이.
1점은 괜찮다.
오케이.
센터 잡고.
보이는
두꺼운 반.
오케이.
Saw Lee Ki-jong point, try and tap that one back through the hole. I think Kim Chang-min says, let's just get rid of it.
Peeling it out's not a disaster because it's hard to remove the two reds.
기정이처럼 던져. 기정이 웨이트 셌지?
네.
많이 셌지. 똑같이 던질게.
Pick this one right through the hole.
3반.
큐니.
큐니.
Make this to Carl.
Outside, right out of the hand.
오케이.
Pinballs it through off of their red.
쏘리. 쏘리.
再往外甩，甩到这儿。
This was a sweep to try and have it curl.
오케이.
这个能往外甩吧，强哥？
Curls up a bit more, they're able to punch it through clean.
Yep, and not move anything else.
你就让他投吧。
But even if China make this, they can lie 3. Korea, in theory, still have the 4 foot open.
长线啊，长线偏小点儿，长线偏小点儿。李燕，第一，嗨，嗨，
Both of them going right out of hand. Try and get a little bit of a roll, force the draw.
大哥，甩这么老远。
So a piece of 4 foot or better needed here. They're on this almost right out of his
长
hand.
线偏小点儿，长线偏小点儿。李燕，第一，嗨，偏小
Had
点
a
儿。
little wobble. I don't know if he hit his finger on the ice.
Yeah, I kept looking at his finger.
I'll have to keep an eye on that, but he definitely did something to his finger after he released a little wobble. Yeah, see, he's checking on it. He's still looking at it a little bit.
那球把你甩着后取啊。
Maybe need to get some more of that blue tape out.
See him still sort of feeling that middle finger. He did something, slammed it on the ice, trying to get his balance after release. Well, an extra clean there. Kim Chang-min must have felt something as he was going to deliver this one. Needs to get the 4 foot. That's a good end by China, putting the pressure on Korea. Force them to their 1. We've seen 13.5, 13-8.
Yep, 13.
세보야.
Oh, dead on, 13 and a half. Should be there or thereabouts.
Man, that one comes down nicely, goes back 4 foot. Nicely done. Pressure draw. Kim Chang-min and Korea get 1 with the hammer, a 6-1 lead.
이게 썼던 패스였어.
我没敢太放，我怕啊，
行，可以。
那包力量小啊，我没敢太放，我怕一旦是掉了回来。
完了就麻了。哎，
Good last time, guys. Good last time. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, second end of our feature game and turning point in it. Zhu Xiang down 2-0, trying to draw for his single point. And his sweepers normally very close to all the stones. This time they back away as he is heavy, and it slides past all three of those red stones belonging to Korea, and a steal of 3. Right back in the third end, more pressure from Korea on China. Zhu Xiang. Draw this time. Going out wide with this one, looking to draw right in on that shot stone. And no problem, right to it. A single point by China. They're on the board in the third. Fifth end, and a well-played end by Team China. In turn draw, Kim Changmin. Needs to get this in the forefoot, has no backing. Just needs a cold draw to the forefoot. And this one will nestle down back of the forefoot, get the single to extend their lead back to 5. That's on sheet D. Well, on sheet A, it's 10-2, New Zealand leading Kazakhstan. Nigeria on the board against Australia, trailing 16-1. Chinese Taipei, 6-1, leading Qatar. Over on sheet E, it's Japan, 8-1, up on Hong Kong. Here are the standings coming in. Korea, only unbeaten. Then China and Japan at 7-1. New Zealand's in at the 4 seed, 5-3. Chinese Taipei 4-4 on the outside looking in, along with Australia and Qatar at 3-5. Kazakhstan, Hong Kong, Nigeria round out the field. Korea with a win can clinch top spot out of round robin.
And we have to take that with us. And if the plan doesn't work 100%, that's okay. We can at least try to do that job. And I know you have the capacity and the skill to do it. Okay? Go out and work for each other. And you had you have a very good chat between the ends now. You watch a little bit more.
Here are the numbers through the first 5 ends. 6-1 the score, 3 points stolen by Korea. An advantage. Overall percentage 91-81 over China. Draw percentage 94-81 and 89-82 in the hit percentage. Well, lots of action out on the ice here. The Shenzhen University Sports Center. It's the ice hockey arena. So, on that one, he did touch the stone as he was sweeping, and actually they call it. So, stone gets pulled. Can't make contact while sweeping. Gets taken from play.
23，
三，
得等，
主要力量。
要进去了，得等。进去了，踢线了，好像。8曲。
So we play second half of this game. That one slides right in, so not the way to bounce back. Been a good couple ends by Team China trying to battle back. And the end's not over, but their chance to set things up a little more difficult. See Lee Ki-bok at 90%.
Yeah, especially with that error from Korea, the sweeping error. You want to take advantage and get your corner up.
And that Burnstone's a tough one for the thrower because he gets the 0 on his results for stats, even though it wasn't his mistake. Not that they're all studying those and going by them. But we do see good numbers. Shu Jingtao, spot on.
He's not done a lot wrong. Well, his last guard came into the rings.
That was before. Was 100% till his first shot in the 6th end. Well, this guard's in a good position. Kim Hak-kyung, 95%.
Line's good. Room. Hassan. 기복이 거. 웨이트 급.
웨이트만.
조금 깊어.
웨이트 좋아요.
여기.
조금 더 가.
좋아.
조금 더 가.
여기.
자, 교수파.
오케이. 실바? 오케이.
Well, China knows they need to try and generate some offense. And Rona, how do you generate offense? But put up these corner guards.
Absolutely, they just have to keep persevering.
78% Tian Jiafeng.
下路 K。
非常。
So 2 corner guards. Korea, to no surprise, going to start peeling.
Whoa. Yeah. Good. Push up. Okay.
Off that one goes. See a lot of that here in the second half of this game. Not going to want to get this one too messy.
还行，我感觉还可以。5给了一点。5、6。
等线。
5区。6。踢线。
我。
可以啊，力量可以等一等。踢线。
下路 K。
力量可以啊。
我。
不能下了，要踢线要大一点。
下线掏。
我。
So good come around, trying to use that corner guard.
그냥 10개.
%88% Lee Ki-jong.
Yep.
I'll peel it if you can get the one in the rings. You won't be able to. Peel it, roll that one in.
Really good shot. Perfect result.
Shot.
Wang Ziyu,
接近8秒。
70%. make a double takeout, but it can't hold a shooter right now. Need to try and keep those shooters around. No guards in play, and a chance to score multiple point end. Percentages got well down.
여기 던져본 사람 있어?
창명밖에 없어. 창명밖에 없어요.
근데 내가 보기엔 한 9반 3 뭐 이렇게.
9반.
뭐 9 이 정도?
9반 9. 다운. 저걸 약해. 저걸 약해.
큐니! 큐니!
Those two pretty even. There's no chance at a double.
샷.
Korea looking strong to hold on to that first place. They're trying to clinch a spot at the World Championship. Last time Korea won this event, Kim Chang-min, 2 years ago. He went on to a 4th place finish at the Worlds.
hard.
And that will be out of the rings, I believe. Well, don't think we will find out if it is or not. They're going to hit this stone.
애매해서 죽일게.
네.
애매해서 죽이네. 아니다. 들어갈 듯 말 듯 애매해서 죽인다고 그냥.
네.
뭔 말인지 알겠지? 그냥 들어갈까? 신을 쳐도 상관없을 것 같은데.
애매해요.
Korean curling certainly got a lot of investment with the last Olympics being in Pyeongchang.
네.
And their program's been running pretty strong ever since, producing some really strong players.
Yeah, not just the one women's team. The Kim girls that went on to the silver medal. And hoping to get it on the paint. And
애매해요.
tough to say.
It looks as though it's in. It's hard from the angle we're at, but
잘 모르겠어요.
You got that real close look to see if it is in or not. Still didn't really get much indication from either side, anyone down on the ice, if it was in or not.
3秒，可以等，线路有点靠外。3秒，可以带着点了，感觉有点降。等，力量稍微有点降。我，有点降了啊。底线 ，OK。OK。好一点。哦，这块稍微有点降速。明白。
Well, nose hit, just trading shots back and forth. Well, tough to tell whether that other one is in. It could be a big difference to the end of what happens. That look there, getting a nice close look at it.
yeah, from that angle it does look in, but it's different when you're overhead.
I thought it was just out.
What up? 많이 세.
So the nose hit. And now, decision there. China's going to take a close look.
It does make a difference though to the blank.
So can't measure it. You can do it if it's in the free guard zone portion of the end. Here you can't. You got to use your eye, and we've got an even better look of it. We still can't tell whether it's in or out. But it depends if it's in or out, what the play is. We'll find out shortly.
China are going to have to take their one.
So the sixth end, last shot.
But it's looking like they are blanking deliberately, so it must be out.
So hit, roll out, and we'll find out if it is or not. Might see Korea put the stick on it. Oh, they won't, so it is out, and it will be a blank end. So the difference of a few millimeters means a blank instead of a steal. It's a 6-1 game after 6 ends.
형이 뭐 물어볼 때 네가 뭐 이하지 마라 알겠지?
네.
어? 뭐 뜬금없이 생뚱맞게 뭔 작전 하냐는데 그렇게 하지 말고 네가 적극적으로 가다 말이야. 들어와 하는. 끝. 좀 클린 하면서 봐. 여기 좀 느려 보여.
많이 좋아.
A blank 6th end will remain. The 6-1 score as we play the 7th end. Korea trying to
3.8.
go through an unbeaten round robin, clinch first place into the playoffs, get the 4 seed in New Zealand in the semifinals. There's how we've got to this point. The steal of 3 in that second end really swung the way this game has been played from both sides. China to take a few more risks, where Korea can get into their defensive game. They can play the peels, and they're very strong at the hit game. Tough team to come back against. But China's going to try and just put together another end. Try and generate at least 2, maybe get a mistake, have a chance at 3.
斜着往下游啊！哦，可能这球转少点。我球手比他点掰的挺大。中国点。네, 5. 많이 좋아. 네.
웨이트가 다. 웨이트가 다.
웨이트 끝. 많이 끝.
많이 조금 타이트해지고 있어.
조금 더. 조금 타이트하다.
웨이트가 다.
5이에요. 웨이트 끝. 탑8.
샷기 보아.
First 2 Lee Ki-bok into the house. He played with Kim Chang-min when they won the Pacific Championship in 2017.
자, 오케이.
2区。1。2区。
2。
正常没问题啊，2区。2。
我掉线了。
So just looking for a second corner guard, a bit high. And then coming round, that's fairly accessible for your opposition.
Still a few years is in this 5 rock free guard zone rule, as where it's different. Still, my first instinct was thinking, oh, they're just going to go peel up and get rid of the guards, but still camp for 1 more stone. So now they guard the center line. They come in, put it in a good spot. You see the 3 of them trying to go on this, trying to get it even closer. Close that gap, and look at how much that finishes hard.
Really well swept.
10区。
10。
10、11、10。
下 OK。
力量可以打。
11力量。
林岩。2。2。
2。
下线。下线头。对，下。
哎。
OK。掉没了。
Oh, they move those reds around. They're not lined up anymore. Now, time to rip if you're Korea.
Okay.
여긴 좀 뉴패스다, 조금.
네.
오. 얍.
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 So cleanly gets rid of the one corner guard. Rona, what can China do? They know their corner guard's going to get peeled off. They haven't moved some stones in the rings.
Yeah, they have to use the Korean stones to help them right now. Just try and tap things back. Try and leave pockets and things back tee so they can freeze later on. Just need to try and force one error out of Korea. So pretty good. Spreads to back tee. Does leave the one top of the button though.
They get him deep. They see Korea peel the corner guard.
Time. Whoa. Cutie. Whoa. Cutie. Cutie. Cutie.
Well, catch it thin. And right in between those two, it touches the top yellow. Almost had that yellow one.
Yeah, they got a wee redirect off the top yellow. They could have got the other yellow in the house and would have been a lovely shot. But first objective was to clear the corner, which they did.
These two strong teams, they're always trying to get a little bit more out of it. Not just the one thing, they're trying to get the bonus of you can clip that one. The 2-for-1 shot, the peel of the corner guard, and also the one in the rings.
And these shots usually go for you when you're well up in the game.
They always seem to do that, don't they? And what a different game this could be. Make that draw in the second for Zhu Xiang. And it's a 2-1 game as opposed to a 5-0.
Yeah, big turnaround in the scoreboard.
It's Korea lying 2, the 7th end. It is China with the hammer.
두껍게 빠지기만 하면 돼. 오케이. 얇은 건 없어. 차라리 노즈가 나아. 오케이.
Well, they're going to try and punch that one through the hole.
Time.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard.
Leaky block on the sweep, punch it through the hole and roll over.
Okay.
Just out count that other yellow. So lie 3, possibly very close on the 4th.
Yeah, definitely 3. So a really good position for Korea at this end. China just haven't been able to get anything going at all. But that's mainly due to the Koreans' really strong play.
There have not been a lot of openings in this game to get things going. A little chip off that guard. Doesn't change anything with the scoring at the moment.
아까 좀 적더라 라인이. 네.
여섯?
6.
다섯이에요.
6.
Wrap another one around.
더 바깥이 들어갈 때랑
더
똑같죠?
바깥쪽에 더 바깥쪽.
더 바깥쪽이에요.
아니 더 아까 셌잖아.
네, 아까 딱 네, 노세이브로
그냥
백티가
기복이가 그냥 알아서 끌어가. 내가 그냥 던질게.
네.
Always seems to be an easier game to play and to call when things are going your way, when you're comfortable. It's just you put the broom down. Okay, let's play this and not worry that, oh, if I leave this out a little bit, I set up a double.
Yeah, when you're struggling, you start to self-doubt. Try and come around this now. He wanted to sit on top of that.
Just went a little hard too early. And the early sweep, does that change the path the rock takes down the ice?
Yeah, so it takes slightly longer to break when they're sweeping it early. Need to wait till it breaks, then take it. But as we've seen this week, if you do that, it's too late. Because once it goes, it's gone. It's anticipating the swing early enough.
来这个，
OK 可以。
薄一点儿。或者适合打这儿，应该差不多。差不多。我量大点。
Hasn't really, although it was heavier than they thought, it hasn't really left China
现在有点拿那黄的找有点容易刮上面的红。
an easier shot.
仨吗？应该我们没准有4个啊，5个啥的啊。感觉也得。
Coming through this gap, through the 2 yellow guards, trying to raise the 2 off the 4-foot. Not a big hole to come through. On it straight away. Can they hold the line?
And they will double chip off those 2 front stones. And it's still multiple stones counting for Korea. And I don't know what he's going to have left.
You could pass that top guard there. Could have raised red onto the other 2 reds, lifted them off the 4-foot and opened things up, giving him options with his last stone. But right now, he's going to have very few options. Kim Chang-min is going to close the door here.
7반인데 잘 나갔다 왔죠.
네. 라인 똑같아요.
라인 똑같아 지금.
Nice to see Zhu Xiang still smiling.
좀 더. 됐다.
He knows he's going to have a very difficult shot to play here.
거의 똑같이 던질게. 네.
But he also knows he's going to be into the playoffs one way or the other. He's got a semifinal to play tomorrow.
나이스. 6. 클립만 해도 돼. 6. 기다려. 기보 기다려. 5. 2. 6. 5. 그냥 기다려. 6. 6. 세면 안 돼. 세면 안 돼. 탑키. 봐야 돼. 6. 탑키.
Try and get this one right to the face of those 2. Those 3 right in there. It is 5 for sure.
Great shot. Now then.
좀 약해 보이긴 했어 처음에 중간 부분에. 쭉 가더라. 내가 너무
导致这个时候蹭这一点，蹭这一点。
头能不能低点？差不多。
Zhu Xiang just looking,
基本打这个位
wondering
置，他让他这
for
手
some
挂这个，完了
inspiration.
蹭点这个这么走。
差不多。打这儿。
基本打定偏1点就行，4%。
Raising his own yellow is really his only option.
Japan, one of the playoff teams as well, looking in the scenario there. Japan looking strong, up 8-2 in that game. Korea, very good chance that they will be the first seed. Win or loss in this game, but looking strong to just win, go unbeaten in round robin. Japan winners last year at the Pacific Asia Championship. Korea the year before that, both defeating this man, Zhu Xiang, in the final.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Trying to run this yellow in onto those 3 reds. It won't get anything. We'll tick that one out, and it's going to be a steal of 5 by Korea, and what an end by Korea, and that is enough. 8 stolen points in this game, and what a win for Korea to go unbeaten and clinch top spot in round robin. An impressive performance, 11-1. They defeat China, head into the playoffs on a strong note.
두 게임 남았다.
저지먼트에서 아니 내 샷을 존나 불안해 안 되니까 내가 몇째 던질지 모르겠다. 맞죠?
Well, we're going to keep our coverage going. We'll slide over Japan against Hong Kong. Japan, another team in the playoffs. And not a whole lot going on in the house, just that one yellow Hong Kong stone. This will be Yuta Matsumura to blank the 7th end. And the hit roll out for the reigning Pacific Asia champion. So blank 7th end, 3 ends remaining, and an 8-2 Japan lead over Hong Kong. They know that they will be in a semifinal now against China. We'll be back as an 8-2 game after 7 ends of play. Well, this is how this game stands. 4 in the first, 2 blank ends, single back by Hong Kong. Then Japan gets another 4, gets a 4th and 6, a blank 7th, the 3rd blank of the game. Play end number 8. Here, Hong Kong taking on Japan. Kelvin Chung come in as their alternate, gets a chance to get into the game and play.
Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Is it in or no? Okay, okay, okay.
Well, you hear the comment, not to
Looks like
waste.
it's getting going in soon. Yeah.
And this one will slide into the rings. Ask, what do we play? Do we want to play the hit? Do you want to go after it? Just draw in. Shinya Abe has been in the lineup a few times this week. Steps in for Kosuke Aita. Makes the nose hit, sits on the edge of the 12-foot. Look on the wide sheet, this sheet E. Jason Chang in the house.
Line's better. Okay. Let it come down. Let it come down. Whoa. Whoa. 13-5.
Well, another one that's going to slide into the rings for Hong Kong, and it's going to meet a chance. Japan can hit it. They could freeze to it.
Huh?
やりきるんだったらもうなくてもいいと思う。残してしっかり打って残してやってくんだったら。
Well, long discussion of what they're going to do with this one. I think, as you see from the line score, there's been 3 blank ends when Japan's had the got in early. They've been able to peel. A couple stones have slid in. Really keeping it a simple game, not duking it out, getting a lot of stones in play. On there, wouldn't know Shinya Abe hasn't been playing all week as he makes the hit and roll on both of them. Fly 2.
3. Line's good.
Chang Woody, the 17-year-old.
Line's good, guys. Top, how much? Still top 12? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Yep, then. Curl side.
It's very hard for Hong Kong.
Yep.
They don't have any dedicated
Try to
ice
create more things.
in Hong Kong. They get 2 hours on a Monday night, and that is it. And it's usually skating ice they're playing on, so not even good curling ice. So very hard for them to train and be consistent.
Yes.
Yasumasa Tanita for Japan. Well, peel that one out.
No.
Again, with the Korea win, that means that they'll finish first. It'll be China and Japan in one semifinal, and New Zealand taking on Korea in the other. One team from here, that's all that will qualify directly for the World Championship.
Line's good. Right here. Looks deeper. Where is it? Okay, then easy. Okay, let it, whoa, let it sit. Try to let it sit. Sit. Whoa, no, nothing. Okay.
Oh, another one comes down. Pretty simple plan here for this Japanese side. So we look at all the scores, 10-4, New Zealand over Kazakhstan. Australia winning going away against Nigeria. 6-2 Chinese Taipei against Qatar. Our game, we started with Korea, China, the first one done 11-1. That's 8-2. So we play in the 8th end. Here are the standings. So we know Korea, the 1 seed, goes 9-0. Japan at 7-1. win, they can get the 2 seed because they beat China in round robin play. And then New Zealand, the 5th seed, looking like they'll finish at 6-3. Chinese Taipei just on the outside looking in. And Australia, Qatar 3-5. Kazakhstan, Hong Kong with that 1 win.
Line's good.
Looks like Nigeria will
Stay
go
close. Line's good.
winless here at their first
Straight side, Woody.
Pacific
Straight
Asia
side.
Championship.
It's curling. Straight, straight. No, that's the curly. Straight side, Woody. Whoa, okay.
Good to see the smiles out there as well, even in what has been a learning experience all week long for this Hong Kong team. Tetsuro Shimizu. Veteran played at the 2018 Olympic Winter Games. His skip is here. He's coaching the women's team, Yusuke Morizumi.
13.6. ちょっと広いね。
Of course, you always see that after an Olympic 4-year cycle. Some players will step away from the game, and then new ones will have to come in, and that's why it's important to generate that depth. Yan Martin and this Hong Kong team trying to develop their game, develop the game of Hong Kong, or the game of curling in Hong Kong.
Have a look, Woody. Needs to curl. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep, Woody. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nothing. Sit.
And it is very hard to develop
Okay, it's not bad.
when you don't have the ice facilities.
Well, trying to find a way to hide something. And as we look over on the other sheet, Rock comes to rest, and it's handshakes. New Zealand 11-4 winners over Kazakhstan. So Kazakhstan will finish 2-7. New Zealand 6-3. They finish round robin. They'll finish in 4th place of round robin. We'll play Korea in the semifinal, one semifinal tomorrow. Oh, the run back there made. That one looks like it does stay just on the paint. July 3. It's Japan with the hammer in this 8th end.
Yep. Well, wait. Should I throw? Freeze. Yeah, freeze on that one. Martin says 80-85. Is that correct? No, the same one that Martin tried. The one that we were going on there. The one on Wood. The one on Kelvin's side. Is it 80-85? You like? Is that what I would need? A little less ice, Martin. A little less than that. Okay. Okay. So less than what I've been throwing. How much? Well then. Well, wait only, guys.
I want to try and get down to that back one, but it's over curling, and it'll go right through.
Sorry, what was that? Oh, really? Oh, I'm
Japan figuring out where they put this one. Well, Shinyabe holding the broom for Yuta Matsumura as he did to a 4th place finish at the Worlds a year ago.
Okay.
Sure, Abe sort of taking a back seat, playing a few games this week, filling in for Tanita a couple games, now for Kosuke Aita. The veteran of the team.
That's what I gave
It
you.
is. Looks like line 4 for Japan.
80? It's the same one that Martin played. Okay. Yeah, freeze again.
Facing all these Japanese
Okay, let's
counters,
make this
all
one.
he can do is go for the freeze, Jason Chang.
So I just threw 60, right? About 55, 60. Okay, I need 2 cents less.
I'm trying to get that right weight.
Okay, all you guys, freeze. Line's good. Stay with it.
And we'll put this one right on top.
Stay with it. Wait only. Are you there? Oh, it needs to curl. Needs to curl. Needs to curl. Stay with it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah. Whoa,
Just
whoa, whoa.
about comes to the perfect freeze. Great weight. But can pick
Just a
this
hair
one
too
through.
heavy. Yeah, just a few feet too heavy. Yeah, if we could let it, if we could sweep it in, then we've been pretty good.
Doesn't have to get too cute with this.
Cute.
Pick it clean, you can score 4. There's a look. You could actually nose this one. That's the last of the 8th end for Yuta Matsumura. Just guiding that one through. We'll stick around. And there it is, handshakes. The 3rd score of the game, but the 3rd big score. And it'll be 5 put up by Japan in the 8th end. Japan will head with a convincing win into the playoffs where they will play China.
All right.
13-2. Victory, a good week for Japan. Just that one loss coming to Korea. So they will look to head into the playoffs. Need a couple more wins to try and get a spot at the World Championship. Of course, that Pacific Asia Championship gold medal.
Martin.
Well, we'll keep moving on over as slide over sheet C now. Is Chinese Taipei against Qatar. A 6-2 Chinese Taipei lead.
What's that?
I'm just gonna give him more rotation.
Clean it.
So Chinese Taipei
Yep.
got one behind cover.
Yep. Yep.
Just trying to get a second
Yep.
one in.
Yeah, hard.
Have the guards try and wrap another one in behind.
Hard. Okay.
ابعدك شوي
بعد شوي. اوكي.
بس ابيها فت ها على الخط العبها بقوه بتلف احمده لا تخففها عشان ما تضرب اللي قدام.
Well, Chinese Taipei has 2 in there. They have the 4-point lead. Play here, 9th end.
حمان شوي بعد.
Can see half of that stone, enough to make the double.
بعد شوي حمان بوقفها قدامها.
See half and no more.
حمان اطلع شوي.
تبي توقفها؟
ايه. امزح سلم.
Ahmed Saad,
سلم.
Al Fayad.
كم السرعة؟
خله يمزح.
امزح عقب لا توقف لا توقف.
Trying to get it past the front.
لا توقف لا توقف.
Oh, and they just get by. But we'll just tap that one up. And it's still Chinese Taipei lying 2. Smiles that there, they know they just sneaked the
I
guard.
think it's that much slower.
A little less. Yeah. How's the speed here, guys? How's the speed?
Well,
Just full
try and
weight,
set
I
it up, give himself a chance, score. Two, maybe even 3. Lying 2 right now.
Easy, easy.
Just over here.
Whoa.
Randy Shen trying to set up a score. They come in with
Oh,
an
freeze
even
in,
record
freeze in.
at 4 and 4.
Okay, yeah.
A little heavy,
Yep.
gets a little bit of a
Victor.
rub off that
The
one.
other one.
To lie 3.
It's actually not a bad spot. Worked out okay.
Yeah. It's freezing to it. I don't know if they can make that out. I guess they're just trying to roll underneath it.
لا بوقفها قدامها.
So without the hammer, Qatar try and play the freeze to get out of the end.
كم الساعة؟ كم الساعة؟
Ahmed Saad,
امزح
Al
امزح
Fahad.
امزح.
خلها. إذا سريعة خلها.
لا يمزح
خلها
بتلف
تكسر خلها
بتلف.
تكسر. خلها تكسر. لا خلها خلها. خلها
Been a
تكسر
fairly
خلها.
open game. They've had some
خلها.
open ends.
قدامها يا أخي.
And look at that one start to take off. And it'll slide right through the hole. An opportunity for Chinese Taipei. Randy Shen make the hit. Can score 4.
إيه خلاص
Make this a
خلاص.
10-2 game.
Firm?
Firm, yeah.
Okay.
Pretty firm. Pretty firm.
So final stone here, this 9th end.
Clean it.
Nose
Clean
hit
it.
for Randy
Clean it.
Shen.
Clean
Yep.
it. Clean it. Clean.
Yep.
Clean. 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 Clean.
Just
clean,
cleaning
clean.
it up to a possible 4 spot in the 9th end. And there it is, a 4 on the board. And that will do it. It'll be a final as Qatar, great showing here this week. 3-6 record. Chinese Taipei better here this afternoon, picking up the win 10-2. They improved to 5-4. We'll finish round robin with that 5-4 record. Here is round robin finishes up at the Pacific Asia Curling Championships. The playoffs to come from Shenzhen. Our feature game, Korea-China, first one to end, and a couple of big scores. Korea taking on China. Sixth end of this one. Stone very close to being in, just stayed out for Korea. Zhu Xiang had a good read that it was out of the rings. Is going to blank the end. Hits, rolls out. But then in 7, Korea put together quite an end. Just kept putting the pressure on, and China couldn't answer. Zhu Xiang, desperation, raise, takeout. And it won't answer as it goes right through, pushes them out, and it is a steal of 5. And China has had enough. Korea completes the unbeaten round robin. All the other scores here in session 16. New Zealand winning 11-4 over Kazakhstan. Australia 19-1 over Nigeria. 10-2 Chinese Taipei knocks off Qatar. 11-1 was our feature game, Korea winning. And Japan 13-2 victorious over Hong Kong. This is how round robin finishes up. Korea, Japan, China, and New Zealand, the 4 playoff teams. Then Chinese Taipei just on the outside, a game back. Australia, Qatar, Kazakhstan, Hong Kong, Nigeria round out the 10-team field. And that sets us up for as many call the second championship within the championship. It's the playoff bracket. Korea, the 1 seed, will play New Zealand. Winner of that goes to the gold medal game, take on the winner of Japan, China. Losers of the semifinals play for bronze. 1 spot for the world's available. Korea, the 1 seed heading in.
Congratulations, an unbeaten record in the round robin. How are you feeling about your team's performance?
축하드립니다. 라운드 로빈에서 한 번도 패배하지 않고 지금 이제 플레이오프에 진출하셨는데 지금 어떤 기분이 드시는지 물어보셨습니다.
그냥 단지 플레이오프 진출을 위해서 했을 뿐이고 지금부터 플레이오프는 다른 경기이기 때문에 그 라운드 로빈에서 어떤 결과는 중요하지 않다고 생각합니다. 네.
During the round robin, they just try to focus on the playoff. So that is why they accept the playoff. They don't have to think about too much during the round robin. So they can. That is why they can concentrate the round robin to play very well. Yeah, that's it.
And how will you prepare for the semi-final tomorrow?
내일 준결승전을 어떻게 준비하실 예정이신지 물으셨습니다.
그냥 해왔던 대로 똑같이 아니면 혹은 늘 해왔던 대로 그 평소의 실력만 보여주면 된다고 생각합니다.
The same as before, what they've been doing during the round robin, and then what they've been doing since they started calling. So and then they will have good results. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Good luck tomorrow.
Well, Korea's into the playoffs. All the playoff teams are set. For Rona Howie, myself, Luke Coley, our entire crew, we have the playoffs to come from Shenzhen and the Pacific Asia Curling Championships.
레이프는 라인 좋아.力量。안치리.